Hello, everyone. This is RB Jules Barbie, adult doll collector. Welcome to All Things Barbie and Pretty. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who has been very supportive and patient. Um, some weeks is like this, where I'm like just dragging, and it depends on how my therapy session is going, and might be information that I've learned and how I'm processing that information that I'm really, really dragging. And sometimes I feel like mentally and emotionally drained. And this is one of those weeks. So, um, I'm always finding out new information about myself. Of course, that's part of the process so that you can work on things so that you can heal. And so I recently learned some things that I'm really not ready to share yet because I'm still processing. And the thing is that I actually brought it to my therapist because uh, the Most High God through Christ brought it to me and pointed me in the directions that I needed to go in to take a look at some things that I've always struggled with all my life, but now I know why. And I will tell y'all, but just not right now. I need to finish testing and then, process it some more. And then I will, share with our wonderful doll family. So just bear with me, y'all. So today, I know you see Kelly and Sherry. They're up front, and this is where the other dolls usually sit when they are getting restyle. So it's not going to be like a total restyle because I'm not going to touch their hair or their jewelry and accessories nor their shoes. I'm just going to change their dresses. So these are the two dresses that I've chosen for them. And also I have two mini brands fashions that we're going to open up. So, but I do want to say that I am working on other things, and I have a lot going on that we're going to be doing here. And I'm planning some special things that's going to be coming up in the future, but I'm not ready to share that either just yet. But that's a good thing, and that it's still in the planning phases. So as I get closer and closer, I will share with you what it is, as I do with everything else, because I have nothing to hide. But the second thing that I'm talking about is a really good, fun thing. It's just that I don't want to get overwhelmed, while I'm trying to plan it, or, just I don't want too much to go on and then I wind up not doing it, period. So I'm taking my time and I'm doing it in steps. And I'm going to see just how far I get to the goal I want to accomplish before I share it with you. So it's springtime. So it's definitely time for them to have a different look. Definitely time for a different look. So, as you can see, they're not primary, but their favorite colors are pink and purple. So, I'm going to change their clothes to their favorite colors that they like. So, without further ado, I think we're going to do the restyle first. That way that's easiest. So we're going to start with her. Okay. So I hope everyone, had a wonderful week and a wonderful, Sunday, holiday. Those of you who have children, went and did the Easter eggs and the baskets and all the other things. I pretty much just kept quiet. My kids are grown, so there are no jelly beans and eggs here. They can buy their own. But I'm always grateful for a new day, a new blessing, and each day that blessed to be here and move forward, grow, and leave all the negativity behind is always a major plus for me. And so that's what pretty much has been, went on. And like I said, did therapy this week. And, it is what it is. So let's focus on the more happier things. So I thought that because it was springtime, that it was time to change their outfits. And I'm restyling everybody else. And I'm like, well, why not restyle them as well? And so after I got everything together, I said, well, let me pick out some outfits that, that says it's spring, but yet still fashionable and pretty, that they want to wear. Let me know in the comments if you think it's a good idea that I have them restyle for every video, or, restyle as I choose to. All ideas are indeed welcome. So, yeah, let's push this back up because this dress is a little bit bigger on her, but nonetheless, it's pretty. So here she is in her outfit. Beautiful dress with the ruffle at the back on the side, and got a little bit of glitter going on, and got the one strap, and trying to make sure her girls stay in the dress. And as you can see, it is indeed velcroed in the back. So she's looking fierce and fabulous. And I will take pictures and they will show up in a community page. So that's her. And I'm pretty sure she's happier. You can see it even look like she's smiling a little bit that she got out of the heavier, bulkier look. So there she is there. Okay, just sit in the chair. There we go. There we go. All right. So now we're going to change her look. I always say she put me so much mind of Lauryn Hill when she was younger. I say that every time to myself when I look at her. So, she's one of my favorite dolls. And I think I've mentioned in the community corner that I think I have 2 of this doll. Yeah, I have 2. And I have 4 of the other doll, of course, because pink is my favorite color. And I love dolls with pink hair. So that's a definite plus. And not, that I'm thinking. So, but I do have some things, and also this month I'm sharing my Grail dolls, and I see that you all are, commenting and sharing, your dolls, but also, you can share your Grail dolls in the comments, of this video or on the different posts that you see. You know, like I said, I didn't get dolls like that during that time, and I don't know. I guess I was just so focused on being a parent. So, I think that's what that was. So, excuse me for shaking the camera. But, my kids are grown now, and I'm working on me, and I'm blessed to have them back in my life as always, and they champion me all the time. They was like, Mom, this is the second half of your life. This is the next chapter in your journey. And that feels so good that they are so supportive, So, here's the next doll. And she's dressed absolutely beautiful. I was going to knock the stand over. And as you can see, her shoes, they match. Yeah, I don't want what happened in the other video happening again, so let me be a little bit more careful. Oh, yes. So, let me push her legs out some. Matter of fact, let me get her positioned. There you go. Yeah. I know that's got to be a load off, when you can take off all of those woolly, heavy, bulky clothes and, wear your cute summer outfits, spring outfits, and, get ready for the summer. So that's them. And they look beautiful. And you can really, really see their jewelry and everything. So we're going to open up Mini Brands Fashion Ball number 1. I pray it's not a double, y'all. I mean, I did get 2 with the flip-flops that was a double, and I didn't mind that. And because, sometimes you have more than one doll that's wearing a different outfit, and especially the dolls that have flat feet. So I'm always, grateful for that. Trying to get into this thing. I'm always struggling with these as usual. So I think they made it like a little bit more difficult to get into there we go. Because they got tape and stickers everywhere. See, they added more security. Yeah, they made it increasingly hard to get into. But I'm not going to complain because I'm able to get into it. Well, that was the first layer. Let me put this paper right here. I'm trying to get into the second layer of this. So, I would love to get some of the pink purses and shoes in my wardrobe because I'm trying to build up more pink in my doll wardrobe. So, that would be nice. I'm literally trying to get into the last part of this. I mean, they are not playing with being able to get into this thing this time. Goodness gracious. Have mercy. Sheesh. So, there we go, y'all. We are in So y'all have seen me open a couple of these, but there's some who may not have. So for the sake of that, this is the Mini Brands Fashion Guide. And in the fashion guide, it shows like the ultra rare items. I guess this is a purse, a backpack, a pair of shoes, and a little kitty. And then the common items out of different bags. I'm sorry, I wasn't even in frame. Please forgive me. There we go, the ultra rare items. And then you have the regular items, which some of these items I purchased from someone else. Like, what is it? I have two of the little burlap bag, and that's for the lack of a better word. I have two pink ones, and I bought the basketball purse, and then I bought a pair of the sandals, the pink ones, and I bought the pink and black shoes. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to like change my battery. So I was showing the other stuff on the other side, all of the different accessories and things that they have. Like the purses, the handbags, the jewelry, and the nails, some of the sandals and shoes. So that's that. So we're gonna open up the first one. Let us see what's in here. Oh, wow. I'm going to knock her down. These shoes are so cute. Look at that. They are so cute. I don't know what's wrong with me in this video today, but we're going to get through it. So we have that, and then we have some lipstick. Okay, it's not focusing. We have lipstick, and then we have a cute little necklace. There we go. So we have that, and trying to let me move some of this out of the way because I don't want her to fall off the chair, and that's what like she's trying to do. So let's open up the second one. And let's see what kind of purse we have. Oh, this is cute. I bought a pink one like this, blue one. If it looks purple on the screen, it's blue. And it has like the little magnet and it closes. So this is cute. So that's that for that one. Let's open up the other one. Hopefully I can get into this one a lot quicker than I did the other one. It's ridiculous. Oh, it wouldn't have been like this if people would just behave and stop stealing. This is crazy. And I had kind of mastered how to open it too. I got the one zip thing in. It opened for me without all of the hassle. But that's okay. And I got it with the second one. So that's pretty cool. So here go the second one. So we've seen the guide in the first one. So all we're gonna do now is open up to see what's in it. So let's open this one up. And let's see Oh, that's these shoes everyone got. These heels. And they do kind of fit Barbie. But they look like they're made weird. I don't know. So, and I don't have any Barbies nearby that's going to have on anything black. But they have the red bottoms. And then they have the little netting and the little bows. And they satin. They are pretty. And I have this jewelry set here. So, I have that. So, let's see. Oh my gosh, I got this awful purse. I wanted to stay away from this purse so much. And I got it anyway. Oh my goodness. A heart with arrows in it. I just don't think this is an attractive purse, but and it opens at the top. Sorry if I seem a little lackluster. So it opens up at the top. And yeah, that's that purse. I would have rather gotten one of the bucket purses than this one. So, but anyway, that's that. So that's it, y'all. This is all I have for y'all today. Again, thank you for your patience, your support. It means the world to me. So I will have a video for you next week coming. So I just continue to watch out for the community corner and the shorts that I have out there for you, and I am working on some other stuff. So until next time, please like, share, subscribe. No pressure, but you know, if you find it in your heart to share and subscribe, you know, hit the like button. I would be so grateful for it. Just, you know, thank you so much in advance, should you so choose to do that. So until next time, stay fierce and fabulous, and let's sparkle like Barbie.